EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Pass is quick. Here we go. Set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Cougar 19. Check mash. Check mash. Warrior 70.
Man in motion is Smith. Another try with Brooks. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50.
Ready. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Titans are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll spot the Fuller Longhorn. Turner held. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down for Tennessee.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and Once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
60. Let's go now. Underfoot.
Again, it's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard
They face second down and 7.
Come on.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 44.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Pat the 60.
He'll drop to throw. As he throws and is incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Bobcats, 18, Pioneer.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's hard! And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and oh, they smack him down there. Big hit, right at the line. No gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. Cook it, 19.
On play action, it's Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
10. Jets, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
17 yards on that play. And the Jets have a first down.
39-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets, first down. A gain of 7. First down, New York.
Here we go.
In motion, Lamb. So after 1, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down.
Cowboys!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now for hitting.
Making guys miss, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Go, baby, let's go! Keep those stakes, man, let's go!
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Buffalo 18! Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk, ready?
Back to throw is Ward. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, New York.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's second down and 9. They'll look to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lance. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
13-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18
Tight
Cardinal.
end going in motion here. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Number 10. 2 yards.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
At the 11-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready? 60 by 6.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. So on fourth down, here's Harrison Mevis for the Jets field goal. That one is good. And the Jets will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Harrison
All level
to kick
at
off.
10 as this one's kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go!
On first down, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Titans
Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
46-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Come on, come on. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing again is Ward. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score Jets 17, Titans 10.
7 seconds, all that remains till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 19 tight. 19. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On first down, Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
To throw on second down is Ward. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Harrison Beavis to
third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
On the jump. Let's go.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that
into space. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
At 17.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That's down the field for Lamb. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky.
That pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Man in motion is Smith.
70. Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He'll air it out down the middle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second
Ball
and
on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Nice. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Ready up.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. He'll let it go deep left sideline. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
The kicker on for the
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
In motion, Lamb. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Man in motion is Smith. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Jets' 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar knife.
Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge. But they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it here with Brooks. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got a receiver, and that's Rammy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Jets, 1st down.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Get it.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard
So he gets on the board. First catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Cowboy 80s. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Ward going to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down.
19.
1st and 10.
Again, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
18. Pioneer. Come on.
Ward to throw again. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Titans 31, Jets 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Man in motion is Smith.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Jets.
On the draw, it's Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
76, check, Bobcat, check, Bob.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Light. Red. 60 Vikings. 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Get up. Let's go, lady. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18. 5.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Here we go.
On 1st down, Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down for Tennessee.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ready. Pass. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stance. They'll try the right side this time, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
79. Come on. Set. 80.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. This is a short one taken in by Helms. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. 60 Maverick. 19, 60. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. 3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And the Jets going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. Now a timeout Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And another chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On the set.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Jets will line up for a...
They'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Check, Panther.
Now a handoff, running right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
23-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey.
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kicker on for the...
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
60, 40, 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready up.
On second and 10, though, trying to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jets.
Setting up, Viking, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. So it's a win here for the Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.